The second half of City SC Utah against Washington Rush, the third and final game of MLS Fest 2025 in the U15 category. Washington Rush in white against City SC in navy blue. The score is currently 0-0. Washington Rush just kicked off, ball going out of bounds. It will be blue throw-in deep in their own territory. The first half was peppered with a couple of chances for both teams, but it was a midfield struggle. Both teams trying to gain momentum and putting together a couple of attacking chances. Washington Rush having a couple of corner kicks, and City SC unable to get any corner kicks in the first half. That ball is called a corner kick for Washington Rush. Their first one of the half. Signal given, run up to the ball, launched high, headed away by Blue. A push from behind, no foul called. Blue is going to maintain possession. Blue crossing midfield, heavy touch there, and the ball will be cleared out by White. Louise with the trip up, White maintaining possession. Daniel chasing the ball down. Recovered by Blue. Utah gets the ball on the right-hand side to Santi. Santi crossing midfield, pushes it down the line. It's a foot race, and that ball is off of Blue, so it'll be White throw-in. White throws the ball down against the line. Daniel there immediately challenging, as is Santi. White dislodged, somehow maintains possession, gets it down the line, still with it, crossing midfield, 2v1, and the ball still being challenged and eventually rolls out. It'll be White throw-in. White throws the ball in softly down the line, and it goes off of a Washington Rush player. Parents wanting a pushing foul. No foul given. Luis gets the ball over to Santi on the right-hand side. A sliding tackle by White, and it is Blue throw-in. Ref having a couple of words, not sure what he was saying. The ball thrown in down the line. Brought in inside, just outside the box. The ball was dislodged. Now challenged again in a foul against Blue. Results in a White free kick about 17 yards out.
Where'd you guys score? How'd you guys score?
White with the free kick. They elect to kick it over to the right-hand side. Blue hustling over to get there. White now bringing it up past the penalty box. That pass is heavily touched by White. Blue there challenging, steals the ball away, and that ball stays inbounds, recovered by Blue. Blue now approaching the corner of the box, cuts back. And that ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be White throw in. White quickly throws the ball down the line. Cleared away by Blue. Blue gets it down. And an offsides call was given. Ball played to the center. White now bringing it into the middle, dishing the ball off on ball kept on the left-hand side. A little bit of a 1-2. They have a runner, bodied. The ball being bodied, and a foul called against White. It'll be blue free kick right by the corner flag. Free kick is low, tried to get to Daniel, that's intercepted by Washington Rush. Washington Rush now challenged by Wilkes, I believe, gets the ball up to Daniel. Daniel toes the ball looking for a runner. It's going to be too heavy though as Washington's keeper comes out of the box. Blue maintains possession at midfield. Looking for options, plays it back. Nice Cruyff move, putting back over to the center back. Center back resets back over to Josh. Josh winds up, lobs the ball high. It's going to be just short of midfield, headed down by White. White is going to recover the ball. White challenged immediately by number 9, White, and a foul called against White. I think that was a height disadvantage as he was a clear foot over Daniel. That ball is dislodged, recovered by White again. 22 with the steal, ball dislodged. White maintains possession. White cycling it amongst several players, gets it up to midfield. Wilkes challenging, wins the ball, looking for options, gets the ball back over to Wilkes. Wilkes resets back to the defensive line. Defensive line has a couple of touches, gets it over to number 3. Number 3 puts it back in the center to Wilkes, a one touch back over. White emerges with the ball there. They had a runner, miscommunication. Josh coming out of the box, ball crossed, and it will be corner kick for Washington Rush. This will be their second corner kick of the half. Ball played high, reaches the far post, still in the box, unable to be cleared. Ball bouncing around, finally cleared out. It's a foot race to the ball. White, no, Blue is going to get it. A nice move there. Crossing midfield, it's 1v3. Still with the ball. Inside the box now, looking for options. Shoots just above the bench, or sorry, the crossbar. It'll be Washington Rush's goal kick. Ball played gingerly back and forth between the center back and the Washington Rush keeper. They launch the ball down deep on the far right-hand side. They have a runner. Utah is going to get there first and kicks the ball out of bounds. It'll be White throw-in deep in Blue territory. Ball cleared out by Utah, brought down by White. White maintains possession, ball dislodged by Wilkes. That ball goes out of bounds off of the foot of Washington. It'll be Blue throw-in. Ball thrown down the line, cleared away by Blue, or White. Wilkes recovers. Wilkes toes the ball past midfield. Again, challenges for the ball. White wins. White getting the ball farther up down the line. And a foul called against Blue. It'll be White free kick at midfield. Ball launched up high, crossed into the center, brought down. Chasing after the ball in the corner. White's going to get there. They keep it inbounds. Kreif move. And the ball rolls out of bounds. And the call is goal kick in favor of Utah. Josh taps the ball lightly over to the left-hand side. Crosses the ball back over to Josh. Josh, pressure from Washington, gets the ball over. Santi gets the ball dislodged. White at the top of the left corner of the box, a stuff. White still with possession. A lot of feet being thrown in there now at the top of the box. A backheel pass, miscommunication. White is going to be there though. White picks up the ball at the 18-yard line, looks to cross it. They do, and into the arms of Josh as he followed that ball the entire time. Josh rolls the ball out to midfield. They switch the field over to Wilkes. Wilkes puts it over on the left-hand side. Utah crossing midfield on the left, puts it down the line. They've got a runner. He's going to get there. Kreif move, stutter step. White is going to get there first in a challenge. And the ball is off of Utah. It'll be White throw-in.
It's a free kick?
Throw in.
Free kick?
It's a free kick.
So they foul against Utah, results in a free kick for Washington Rush. Here comes the kick. High on the right-hand side, headed by Blue. Cleared out by Blue farther down the middle. White is going to get there first. Luis challenging, shielding the ball, cuts through, somehow emerges with it, and cleared out by White. Santi hunting that ball down, comes away with the ball, gets the ball over. 1-2 back over to Santi. Santi now corner at the corner flag, tries to keep it in bounds. And it is called out of bounds. It'll be White throw-in. White throws the ball down. No foul there. Ball crossover in the center, dislodged. Missed opportunity for Utah. That ball goes out of bounds, and it is White throw-in. Ball bouncing around. Cleared out by Blue, and it'll be another White throw-in. White throwing the ball in midfield. High rainbow float, headed down by Blue, recovered by White, still dancing along the line, trying to cut the corner. He's able to get there. Ball deflected, bounced back and forth, and it's going to go off the back heel of the Rush player, so it'll be Utah throw-in deep in their own territory. Ball gets to Santi. Ball dislodged. Another throw-in. Ball thrown down the line and then cleared out again by Rush. Another throw-in. Utah creeping up the pitch just by throwing the ball in down the line. Again to Santi, and that ball rolls off of his foot. It'll be Rush throw-in. Recovered by Blue. Soft touch there. Ball dislodged. Blue gets a first toe on it. Blue in midfield on the left-hand side. It's a run. Nice hustle by both players there. White is emerging with the ball. White at midfield, puts it at midfield. Challenge, swings it over to the left-hand side. Wanting a foul, and it's off of the white player, so it'll be blue throw-in. Ball thrown into Santi, dislodged, recovered by White. White, with possession, puts it back to their CDM, who changes the field over the right-hand side. They have a runner, and it is cleared out of bounds. It will be another corner kick for the Rush. Signal given. Ball up high, will go to the far post, headed away, and then headed down, shot. And it goes into the arms of Josh. Josh looking to yeet the ball quickly. He drop kicks it instead up to midfield, looking to get to Luis. The ball brought down by the kidney of a Rush player. Ball dislodged. See, number 10 gets the ball, swings it over the other side. It'll be picked up by 22. 22 has some time, cuts more on the right side, now into the center to Daniel. Daniel looking for different options, swings it down and over to number 3. Number 3 against the line, switches the field into the center, headed away by White, brought down by 22, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be goal kick for Rush. Goal kick placed right up the gut, resent back to the center back, challenged by Luis. And that ball, playing tightly, intercepted by Utah, now in the box, looking for it to cut back on the inside, cleared away. They want a foul, no foul given. White looking to clear that ball out as quickly as possible. Blue trying to regain possession. They let the ball roll out of bounds. It'll be blue throw in at midfield. Blue trying to pick up some momentum over the head of their player. White gets that ball, plays it back. Wilkes challenging all the way up, high press. Luis finding new rejuvenated energy, and that ball too heavy of a touch for the Rush. It'll be Utah throw-in. Ball thrown into the feet of Luis. He's able to make the turn, gets past a couple of players, still challenged, bodied out. Picked up by Daniel though. Daniel looking for other options, cycles, resets back to the center back. Center back changes the field over to the right-hand side. Ball dislodged from him, and now it's the Rush on a counter-attack. Rush approaching the box, cleared out, dangerously shot, and it's gonna go wide left. Should be a goal kick for Utah.
Santi, sube.
Josh taking the goal kick. surveying the pitch. Elects to put it right up to Daniel. Daniel immediately challenged, takes the turn, swings it back over to the left back, and a foul against Washington Rush just off camera. Daniel Size playing an advantage to him right there. Utah plays the ball over to the left side, unable to recover. Utah gets it down the line, though. It's going to be too heavy. Keeps it inbounds. Gets it over. Daniel cuts back at the top of the box. He's on the inside. He's looking for something that's towed away, and Utah's going to get their first corner kick. And the refs are having a consultation on the side, deciding on if the ball went out of bounds or not. The ref is also having a few words with the Rush coach and the bench. Not sure what the ref is saying, but he's having a lengthy conversation with the Rush bench. Wilkes will be taking the kick. Here's the windup. The ball, it's crossed in, deflected. Ooh, that could have been a handball. No call. Reset back over to Wilkes. Wilkes now on the left-hand side. That ball will be towed out of bounds. It'll be Utah throw-in at the near the corner flag. And it looks like some substitutes are coming in. Number 4 coming in, number 20 coming in, 22 coming out, 13 coming out, 24 coming out. And number 5 coming in. Utah deep in white territory. Throws the ball in towards the line, looking for Nolan. Nolan is able to get the ball down the line. It's up high. Nobody able to bring it down, headed away. Dancing against the line, and that ball rolls out of bounds. And it'll be white throw-in deep by their own corner. A foul call. No, it is a throw-in. A couple of substitutions for Washington Rush.
Any more options?
Ball thrown down the line, headed by white, sorry. Blue challenging for the ball. Crossed over to the middle. It'll be picked up by Utah. Utah puts it up to Blake. Swing and a miss there. Results in Washington Rush being able to launch the ball down to the far right-hand side. And the defensive line for Utah will reset back over to Josh. Josh back over to the left-hand side. And that ball goes out of bounds. And looks like some more substitutes for Washington Rush. Never mind. Nope. A little bit of confusion on what's happening. And yes, number 11 for Utah's coming on. And I believe that's number 9 coming off. Ball thrown down the line. Foot race. Tapped into the center for Rush. Daniel challenging immediately. Ball kicked. Rush with possession. Ball dislodged. Daniel somehow gets a toe on it. Swung over to the right-hand side for Rush. Rush putting together a couple of passes. They've got a runner, but Utah will get there first. And that ball off of the Rush player results in a goal kick for Utah. Ball put into play quickly on the right-hand side, kept down the line, kept over to Wilkes. Wilkes toes the ball up, looking for a runner. Nobody quite there yet. Ball dislodged and loose. White is going to pick it up. Blue gets the ball to Wilkes. Wilkes in traffic, puts the ball in the center, looking for options, gets it over to Daniel. Daniel in trouble, puts it down over to Dexter, number 2. That pass is intercepted. Kicked over to the right-hand side, picked up by 3. 3 in the center to Nolan. And Nolan back to the center defensive. Ball dislodged there. Stuffed again, recovered. Utah hoping to put something together. That ball is kept in bounds. White now with the ball, centered. A 1-2 run, a miscommunication. 4 is going to be able to pick that ball up. 4 to number 2. His pass stuffed, and Nolan is able to get there, dislodge the ball away. Ball brought down, trying to get to Blake. Blake challenging for the ball. Daniel's able to pick up the slack. Daniel Maradona's on the left-hand side, looking for different options. Swings it over to the right-hand side. Wilkes is there. Wilkes immediately challenged, swinging it over again. Miscommunication between him and Daniel. Now Dexter on the left. Dexter over to Daniel. Cleared out by White. Nolan is able to pick that one up. Now ball passed over to Nolan. Nolan's able to make the turn. Nolan looking for different options. Resets back to the defensive line. Back over to Nolan. Nolan immediately challenged. Switches the field over to the right-hand side at midfield. Ball connected with number 11. A challenge now. Utah on the right-hand side. Approaching the attacking third. Gaining some momentum, putting together lots of passes. Wilkes now about 16, 17 yards out. Still with the ball. Tries to center it. The ball is in the box and cleared out by White. White emerges with the ball on the left-hand side. Wilkes somehow gets there first and is tugged. And a foul against White results in a free kick for Utah. And a couple of subs for Rush. Ball put into play over to Nolan. Nolan gets it down the line on the right-hand side. That ball connected to Wilkes. Wilkes again down the line to number 11. Challenged immediately heavily. A tackle won by White. White now on the left-hand side, crossing midfield, trying to put it center of the ball. And a advantage call. He's in the box at the top. Shoots. Blocked. Off of the post. Cleared out by Nolan. Unlucky for Rush. Shot again, high, wide right. Utah avoiding disaster right there. Luckily, the post was a little bit bigger, and they were able to clear that ball out. Unlucky for the Rush. It'll be goal kick for Utah. Ball played quickly to Josh, then switched over to the left-hand side to number 3. Number 3, heavy touch, and it goes out of bounds. Sometimes the simple things are the hardest ones. Just a quick loss of concentration keeps the ball in the defensive third for Utah. Rush looking to throw this ball deep into the box. Ball thrown deep into the box, headed back, and it'll be cleared out by Utah. Rush get a toe on it. Ball now at the top of the box. Challenge, sliding out. That ball will be and a foul called against the Rush. in the box. Josh plays the ball in. Utah again trying to build from the back. Ball up to Nolan. Nolan back one over to the number 22. 22 looking for different options. Again down the line, back over to 22. And that ball is kicked out of bounds by White. It'll be blue throw in. Ball tried to get to Daniel, goes over the heads. Nolan tried to get there, sliding out. Utah is able to save an attack. Now at the top of the box on the left-hand side, Rush trying to cross the ball, challenged immediately. Now out of the box, trying to cut on the inside, and the ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Washington Rush. Washington Rush is definitely winning the corner kick game. They've had at least half a dozen to Utah's one. Here's the kick up high. It's going to reach the far post. Off the back, cleared out. Shot, again blocked. Shot again on the ground. Cleared out. Pandemonium in the box. Shot again blocked. Shot cleared out again. Utah, how many more times will they have this luck? Rush willing to take those chances. Daniel bodied away. No foul called. Nolan trying to get in on that. Trying to prevent the turned corner, and that ball's going to roll over, and Josh will slide and jump over that ball, letting Utah take shape. Josh launches the ball across midfield, brought down by White. White trying to cut on the inside. Daniel trying to cut him off. White still with possession of the ball in midfield. Ball deflected. White will scoop that one up easily. That pass there. Daniel's able to get it to number 2 with 2. Back over to Nolan. Nolan kicks it up, trying to get a run to Blake. Unable to connect. Now, Rush on the right-hand side, inside the box. Challenging. And that ball's too much, and it is called a corner kick again for Washington Rush. The Rush ready to take yet again another corner kick. Signal given, the wind up, the kick. It'll be short. Nolan tried to get a toe on it. Cleared out. And then, no, it was not kept in bounds. It'll be, there must have been a foul on the play. No, it'll be, the call was a White throw in. White throws the ball into the box. Cleared out by Blue, trying to get up to Blake. Blake unable to bring it down. That ball will roll out of bounds, and it will be Blue throw in. A nice reprieve for Utah, who have been on their back heels the last couple of minutes. Utah needing to put together several different passes and create chances. Headed away. Nolan heads the ball back in the center. White is going to recover that ball. And that ball a little bit too heavy. Josh is going to come out. Knocks that ball. Headed again. Brought down by Daniel. Daniel on the right side of the pitch in midfield. Gets the ball over to Wilkes. Wilkes shimmies over. Tries to get the ball over to 11. That pass is intercepted. Wilkes challenges for the ball. Wins. Now approaching the 18-yard line, a heavy touch there. It's a foot race to the corner, and the call is Blue throw-in. Ball thrown in And a foul throw for Utah. White throws the ball in, trying to make the turn. They are able to get there. Challenged by Blake. Nolan tried to get a back heel toe on it, unable to get there. Recovered by the back line. 2 gets the ball over to Nolan. Nolan at the top, swings it over the right-hand side to Wilkes. Wilkes is able to keep it in bounds, looking for different options. Surveying the field, cuts back on the inside now at the top, entering the box. Swings and shoots, and the ball goes in. Wilkes scores from about 17 yards out. There's about 9 minutes or so left in the game. Rush trying to get as much opportunities as possible, get momentum back in their way, trying to find the equalizer. That ball is launched deep and it will roll past the baseline. Josh, goal kick, back and forth between the right back. Right back launches the ball down. Will be easily scooped up by the Rush. Rush now at the top of the box, looking to turn the corner. Challenged by Blue. Gets the ball away, swung over to the left-hand side, looking to kick. That kick is blocked and cleared out by Blue. It'll be White throw-in deep in Blue territory. White throw the ball deep, headed away by Nolan, brought down by White. Wilkes emerging with the ball, cuts through, dislodged, tackled. White kicks the ball in the center and cleared out by Blue. Again recovered by White, looking to wind up and shoot. Bobbled, but picked up by Josh. Josh drop kicks the ball high to midfield. Brought down by the back of a Washington Rush player. Nolan clears the ball, headed by White. Again, Nolan knobs that ball down to Blake. Blake almost had the angle. White recovers. Nolan gets a toe on that and he challenges. And that ball is out of bounds and called white ball. Ball thrown in and cleared out by Blue. It'll be white ball. And you can see the Washington Rush parents hustle in the back to get that time off as quickly as possible. They want that as many chances for their kids. Washington Rush throwing the ball in their attacking third. Ball lobbed up, headed away by Nolan at the corner of the box. White challenged. Wilkes emerges with the ball. Wilkes, it's a foot race on the right-hand side, and that ball's going to roll out of bounds. And some substitute for White. White making some tactical changes in the final 6 or so minutes of the game, trying to find an equalizer. Ref gives his whistle. White now looking to throw the ball in down the line. They do. It's kicked out of bounds by number 11. It'll be another White throw in. Farther in down the line. White now on the attack. Challenge, they swing it over the right-hand side. They have a runner at the top of the box. Cuts back inside, and that ball will be scooped up by Josh. who rolled the ball along the grass to milk just even another second. Ball booted down at Blake's feet. Now it's a foot race with Blake. Blake bobbles, cuts inside, has opportunities, has the passes, gets it down the line, and he's called offsides.
Blake, get back. Blake, get back.
Rush. Rushing to get the ball down the pitch. Past midfield headed, they have a runner. Inside Blue's box. One-on-one shot, it's blocked. Cleared out by Blue. White looking to center and take another touch. They put it in, and it'll be scooped up by Josh. Yet another save by Josh in the defensive line of City SC Utah. Much to the demise of the chagrin of Washington Rush. And a foul called against Blake. It'll be white ball. Ball launched high to the right-hand side. They've got a runner. It's headed, and it will go out of bounds. It'll be yet again another Washington corner kick. Rush looking to play it short, but then they changed their mind. They launched the ball high. Bobbled on the ground. Rush keep it in bounds. Look to cut it back, and now it rolls out of bounds. The call is goal kick. No. A foul was called against Utah right at the baseline, outside of the box. This will be an interesting opportunity for Rush. The angle is not ideal, but the opportunity is something they will definitely take. A one-man wall for Utah. Ref gives his whistle. Here's the kick. Lobbed up high, looking for the far post, headed by the Rush, and it go out of bounds. A nice opportunity for them. And a delay is going to result in a yellow card for Utah. Ball launched up high to the left-hand side, headed down by White. White now, Nolan able to clear that ball. Recovered by White. Nolan getting the ball out of White's position, a shot down low. It actually was a pass, sorry. White now trying to cut the right-hand corner, cut on the inside. He crosses the ball, and ball dropped by Josh and picked up. Yet again milking yet another second or two off the clock. Josh drop kicks the ball. Not as far this time, gets it to midfield, trying to get to Blake. Blake is able to bring it down. Blake tried to get it to Nolan, a miscommunication there. And now White at the top of the box. Nolan, no. I believe that was shot, blocked. Now White, again at the top of the box, trying to turn, shoots. And that's picked up by Josh. About 75 seconds left in the half, depending on how much stoppage time is added. Ball drop kicked, it's loose. It'll be easily chased down by the Rush's keeper. Rush on the left-hand side challenge, Utah trying to slow things down as much as possible. Rush bringing the ball on the left-hand side. Nice chest there, control. Dexter trying to get in. White tangled up amongst themselves. Swing it over left-hand side, a little 1-2. Nolan stops the ball. The ball goes over the right-hand side. Rush emerged with the ball. headed away, and that ball will go out of bounds and off of the foot of Rush. I believe the ref signaled 1 minute of stoppage time. Ball throw down the line, and it didn't even stay in bounds. Ball picked up quickly, headed away by Nolan, centered. White now trying to center the ball. They towed it over the left-hand side. Rush at the top left corner. Stuffed by number 4. Number 4 launches the ball down the left-hand side. They've got Blake around. That ball takes a crazy bounce. Blake somehow emerges with the ball. He's now inside the box. Cuts inside, and that's going to result in a corner kick for City SC.
Let Nolan take it. Let Nolan take it. Nolan.
Nolan's going to be taking the corner kick.
Daniel, get out of there.
Nolan gives the signal. Ball up high in the center. Chested off. They'll be recovered. Shot. Blocked by the keeper. Nolan brings it down. Shot again. Blocked by the keeper. Shot again. Blocked by the keeper. Nolan cleared out by White. Ball brought down by Blue over on the right-hand side. And cleared out. It'll be Blue throwing, and that is the final. The score 1-0 for City SC.